Speed, my child. Oh boy, where do we even begin? You've been causing quite a stir down there on Earth. Let's be real. You've got energy, you've got passion, but sometimes it feels like you're using a flamethrower to light a candle. I mean, you did set off fireworks in your room, right? Yeah, about that. Maybe next time, try lighting up the world with your kindness instead. It's a lot less explosive, but trust me, the effect is much more powerful. Now, I'm not here to throw shade or call you out. You've got millions watching you, Speed. That's a gift. But gifts are meant to be used wisely. Remember when you rage quit in front of everyone? That was a moment to teach patience, my friend. Take a breath. Slow down. You're not just playing a game anymore. You're playing with people's minds and hearts. And trust me, they're more fragile than any console controller. You know, Speed, I had 12 followers. You've got millions. I walked on water. You run from security guards. It's not exactly the same thing, but there's a lesson here. Your influence, it's heavy. The things you say, the things you do, they ripple. Just like when I turned water into wine. Well, you're turning your streams into a mirror. People watch you and see who they could be. So what's the reflection gonna be? A kid who screams at pixels, or someone who lifts others up? Let's talk about that time you roasted someone for being bad at FIFA. Yeah, that was funny. I'll give you that. But remember, my teachings say to build others up. Next time, when you feel that roast coming, how about you serve it with a side of encouragement? Say, hey man, keep grinding. You'll get there. You have no idea what that can do for someone's soul. It's like feeding the 5,000. But instead of fish and bread, it's hope and positivity. Now, Speed, about that language of yours. I hear the cuss words flow like a river, but my father created language to uplift, not tear down. You've got kids watching, man. You don't want them running around shouting words that would make their grandma faint, do you? Instead of blowing up in frustration, what if you showed them how to handle challenges with grace? Patience, my guy. I spent 40 days in the desert with no food, no Wi-Fi, and no FIFA. If I can survive that, you can definitely survive a tough round in a video game. I know you're trying to be real with your audience, and that's great. But being real doesn't mean showing your worst self all the time. It means showing your best, even when it's hard. Your fans look up to you because they see a part of themselves in you. But it's up to you whether that part inspires them to be better, or just entertains them while they stay stuck. Look, I'm not saying you have to be perfect. You've got more chances to mess up than Peter had to deny me 3 times. But at the end of the day, it's about the effort. Show them growth. Show them strength. Show them what it means to turn rage into resilience, anger into understanding, and chaos into compassion. You've got that power. You just have to decide to use it. Now, don't get me wrong, Speed. I love that you bring joy to people's lives. I mean, have you seen your fans? They're crazy about you. But remember, they're not just there for the laughs. Deep down, they're searching for something more, just like you. And you've got the chance to give them that. So here's what I'm asking. Be their guide. Make them laugh, sure, but also make them think. Make them feel that spark of goodness inside. It's there. Sometimes buried under layers of frustration and memes, but it's there. Help them see it in themselves, just by showing it in you. You've got the platform. Now use it for something bigger than yourself. After all, the path to greatness isn't just about being the loudest. It's about being the kindest. That's what'll keep you legendary. One last thing before I go. And this is important, speed. When you log off tonight, I want you to take a moment, look in the mirror. Ask yourself, am I making people's lives better or just louder? The world has enough noise already, but it could use a whole lot more love. You've got what it takes to be more than just entertainment. You can be an inspiration. So, what's it going to be? Speed? Keep running wild, or start walking the path. You don't have to walk on water. Just walk in the right direction. I'm rooting for you, man, always. Speed, you've got a lot of power, man, and with great power. Well, I don't need to quote Spider-Man on this one, but it's true. Every word you say, every action you take, it has the potential to change the lives of the people watching you. You've got fans who hang on your every word. They see you as more than just a guy playing games. They see you as someone to follow. So what's next for you, Speed? Keep running in circles, chasing the hype, or will you start running toward something greater? You've got the chance to be a role model for millions. Show them that the loudest person in the room doesn't have to be the angriest. Show them that kindness doesn't make you weak. It makes you stronger than you could ever imagine. The world's got enough people breaking things down, tearing each other apart. Be someone who builds others up. Be the light in a room full of darkness. You've already got the fire. Now use it to light the way, not burn the house down. And don't worry, Speed. I'm always watching. Not like Big Brother, but you know what I mean. I'll be here, rooting for you, hoping that every day you choose the good path over the easy one. It's a journey, but I know you've got it in you. And hey, if you ever need a pep talk, you know where to find me. Just a prayer away. Catch you later, champ. Speed, let's talk about responsibility. I get it. You didn't ask for millions of fans. You didn't wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm going to influence a generation. But here's the thing. When you're given a gift like that, you have to be responsible with it. Remember the parable of the talents. You've been given much, and much will be expected from you. Let's be real. You've had your moments, times where you got caught up in the heat of the moment, said things you probably shouldn't have. Hey, it happens. But being a true leader isn't about never messing up. It's about how you bounce back. You see, every mistake is an opportunity for growth. Every misstep, a chance to become better. So here's a little advice, Speed. When things go wrong, don't just brush it off. Own it. Reflect on it. Learn from it. In fact, the next time you feel like things are spiraling out of control, think of it like a test. The same way you handle challenges in FIFA, handle life with the same focus, determination, and strategy. People will respect you more for showing that you're willing to grow than for pretending you're perfect. And you know what else? Let's talk humility. It's a word that doesn't get thrown around a lot in your world, but it's one of the most important things you can learn. I mean, think about it. I washed the feet of my disciples, me, the Son of God. You've got to be humble, Speed, even when you're at the top of your game. Humility isn't about thinking less of yourself. It's about thinking of yourself less. You don't have to be the loudest guy in the room to make a difference. Sometimes being quiet and letting others shine is even more powerful. You've got teammates in life, just like in your games. Make sure you're lifting them up. Don't hog all the glory. Share it. Next time you're on stream, let someone else have the spotlight for a minute. Show your fans what it means to support others, to step back and cheer someone else on. That's real power, Speed. That's the kind of influence that changes people's lives. Now, about those mistakes. Look, nobody gets it right all the time. Not even your favorite athletes or streamers. And trust me, Speed, I've seen some legendary mistakes in my time. But the key is not just to avoid them. It's to learn from them. Remember when you had that moment on stream, when things got a little too crazy and you were left thinking, what just happened? Yeah, I saw that. But here's the good news. Mistakes don't define you. How you respond to them does. Every time you mess up, it's a chance to come back stronger. Like when I said, turn the other cheek. It's not about being weak. It's about showing resilience. You have that power. Next time things go off the rails, take a breath. Step back and think, what can I learn from this? And then teach that to your audience. Trust me, they'll respect you more for being real about your growth than for pretending nothing ever goes wrong. Speed, action speaks louder than words. You can say you're going to change. You can promise to be better. But it's what you do that counts. It's easy to say, I'll be more positive. But it's harder to live it, especially when things don't go your way. Here's a challenge for you. Next time, life throws you a curveball. Surprise your audience. Instead of reacting the way you always do, pause, think, then act in a way that shows the world you're growing. That's how you turn a setback into a comeback. You've got the potential to inspire millions, to be better, to act better, just by showing them that you're willing to lead by example. You see, accountability isn't just about how you treat your fans or how you handle the public moments. It's about how you hold yourself to the same standards when no one's watching. That's integrity, my friend, the true test of character. When you make a mistake in private, be just as willing to learn from it as if you'd done it live. Trust me, when you start holding yourself accountable, even in the small, quiet moments, you'll find that your biggest transformations happen when the spotlight isn't on you.